It is hello to Portugal and hello to the Black Mamba. That is Tatanka on vocals, Marco on acoustic guitar, Pity on bass guitar, Gui on piano, and Miguel on drums. Hello.
Hello,
Hello.
nice to meet you.
Oh, nice to
Thank,
see you, Tatanka, lead singer, and the amazing Miguel on drums.
thank you.
Now, the name Black Mamba, I Googled, and this is a highly venomous snake in sub-Saharan Africa. Is that what you're
Mhm.
named after?
Not really. We were after a show. We went home and there was this TV show, National Geographic TV show going on, and it was about the Black Mamba. We thought it was a cool name for a band, and that was it. I guess. I guess. Maybe Miguel has a different perspective of it. I don't know.
No, I think that's it. But we also spread our venom, our good venom, around the globe.
Yeah.
Oh, that's wonderful. I read the snake has very few natural predators and it does not attack humans. So it's all about love. Now, Tatanka, last year in 2020, you received an invitation from the Portuguese broadcaster to compose for Festival da Canção. Did you have to think about it, or was it an obvious yes?
uh, it was an obvious yes because it's since Salvador won and all the commission that changed behind Festival da Canção. Everything went really cool in Festival da Canção, and it's a very cool event right now. So it was a yes. I just didn't know if it would be me singing or another person, something else, someone else. But then I had this song "Love Is on My Side" already written, and I asked the Black Mamba if they wanna perform, if they wanna participate with me, and then it was a yes, obvious yes again. And then everything went right. We're very happy about that.
Okay. And Miguel, what about you? Were you excited to jump into Festival de Canção?
Yeah, it was really, um, it was great. I mean, when I heard the song, this was a song that we started to to write. It's a song that it's a Tatanka's song, but we started to write together some years ago, but it was not ready. Then Tatanka finished it, and then he had the invitation for the Festival da Canção, and then when he showed us the song all finished up, I mean just the piano and the vocals without the full arrangement, I knew this was going to be something special, and I was right.
And we read in your press kit that the song was inspired by a woman you actually met in the Netherlands, which is a nice coincidence. Could you tell us a bit more about the origin of the song?
Yeah, sure. We were touring there in 2018 after we released our last album, The Mamba King, and we were touring England and the Netherlands. So we were playing in this small coffee shop called the Bulldog, and we were staying overnight, like 2 doors aside that. And we actually had all the meals there, and so we had the opportunity to meet a lot of people that was coming in to join in the counter and tell us their stories or trying to find out who we were. And that old lady that we met was one of those persons that we had the luck to meet. And then her story really inspired me because she had a really sad story. She managed to flee one of those Eastern Europe countries like Bulgaria or something like that in the late 60s, early 70s, not sure. And she was young, she had loads of dreams. She thought it was a perfect opportunity to be happy and to change her life in a better way. So, but everything went wrong, and she became a drug addict. She became a street prostitute, and she had a really sad life. But at the same time, she told me that she always felt that love has always been by her side. That love will always overcome evil and violence, and after all she been through, I guess it was really inspiring me. So when we came back, I I I started to write about this story. I had to adapt it because there's facts in this in the lyrics that she didn't really told me, but I have to adapt with the information that I had. So it was because as soon as we went there, as we got there, we realized that we wanted to write an album about Amsterdam, about red light district, and about those insolent characters that you only get to meet there, I guess. So that was just the beginning. Now we're working on some new songs like Crazy Nando. That was a Latin lover um, that all the women fell for him. And about the scuba diver that was in the middle of red light district streets with a scuba diving helmet. I don't know how do you call it in English, and with a dildo hitting people's in the heads. Uh, so you if you're there like for 5 or 6 days, you get to meet these crazy people that you don't meet everywhere else in the world. So it was really a breakthrough for us. Like, we have to write an album about this.
And this woman, did you already have the music and then her story fit the music, or did her story actually inspire the sounds as well?
Yeah, it inspired the sounds because as Miguel told you, we started to work in this music, in this song in 2016, something like that. But it wasn't ready yet to fit in the album, The Mamba King. So when I came back, I remember that I had this bit of a melody from the first version. That's the only part from the original version that's kept in This Love Was on My Side version that you know. So I knew that there was a melody there that I wanted to use, and everything else is different. So the sound has this deep, and then it's like production wise and arrangement wise is like it has this deep sad kind of environment in the verse that fits the sad part of the story. That's the verses. And then the chorus part is like hope. I guess that's the message. That's the main message about the song, and that's hope. So everything opens up, and it's like not that sad anymore. It's like more a hope kind of mood that we wanted to represent that part of the music and that part of the message.
And when you sing, you say the word I. Are you portraying the woman yourself, or are you sort of playing someone else in a way?
No, I'm trying to put in her shoes myself. I'm trying to put myself in her shoes. So that's why I sing in that high pitch. That's not I don't sing that high normally. So I brought the key a little bit higher than I usually do. and to pretend a little bit of a woman's voice, and I speak in the first person. So I thought I would be a queen, you know. That's the verse that most shows that intention of mine to put myself in her shoes and to sing it in the first person.
Wonderful. And Portugal has a tradition of singing in Portuguese at Eurovision, and you guys are being daring, I guess, singing in English. Is that controversial domestically? What are your thoughts on this topic?
It was a little bit controversial, but not that much. That maybe here people was trying to turn the attention for that, but I guess the public, the televote was really, how can I say, it was really clear, exactly, because the first one was Neve with Dancing with the Stars. It was a fully in English song, and the second were the Black Mamba with an English song. So I guess the televote, the people that voted wanted an English song. So we can see a controversial side of this story. That's so there's people, and we agree with the people. We respect everyone's opinion. There were people that would rather go with a Portuguese song, but it's okay because probably we're proud to represent this changing kind of thing that people, if people love the music, love this music the most, or like this music the most, why wouldn't you vote for it just because it's not in your native language? I guess that doesn't make any sense. So we're proud to be the representatives of that changing, that mindset changing, because I believe from now on, people will not be, people would get more into music itself, and instead of thinking it, if it's Portuguese or it's in English or it's in Spanish, if the song touches your heart and that's your favorite song, vote for it. I guess music is an universal language anyway. So I don't know if Miguel agrees, but I guess
totally, yeah.
And have you guys thought about maybe releasing not a remix, but a different version of the song in Portuguese?
I guess not, Miguel, right?
Not really.
No.
Okay.
No, I guess not.
And
we did a charade after we won the show. We did a charade in like this stand-up. It's not a stand-up comedy. How do you call that, Miguel?
It's a talk show, and the host is always making fun of things happening in society in general. And then we made a song making fun of the lyrics in English of this situation. So
and that one was fully in Portuguese. Yeah. It was like a charade, right? Like not the charade. How do you call that? It was making fun out of it. I guess it was cool.
And one thing that made us laugh was we heard that after you won Festival da Canção, they cleaned the stage and then you had to perform your live on tape performance, the backup recording, just like that. What was that like for you? Was it easy? Did you get a good take?
Miguel?
It was easy because we were very, how can you say, we just won, a couple of minutes ago. Everything was happening, and the most of the guys didn't think that we could win. We were like thinking of staying in second or third, winning. I think I was the only one in the band that believed that we could win since the beginning, but we were a little bit surprised, and it was all very, very fast. So it was okay. You want to record now? Let's go now. It was really fast, and there was no time to think about anything. We have to record now, so let's go. No problem.
And were you in the decision process when you had to choose which of the three takes to pick for Eurovision, or did the producers do that?
Yeah, sure. I guess we went up on the studio room to listen to all the takes. I guess it was the first one, right, Miguel, that we chose.
Yeah, they were all very similar because this is we are a good band with great performers. So it was,
and we were
confident,
and very strong because it just happened like a few minutes ago, and we were like really happy but confident at the same time. So we were not afraid of anything. We were like, okay, the moral is ours. and we performed like that.
And on stage, you look very elegant. Your costumes are very nice. Does this reflect a particular type of Portuguese, fashion in history or a particular period?
Yeah. When we got to the production side of the song, to the production part, that we had to pick a mood for the song, like how we're gonna produce the song, right? So we decided alongside with João André, our producer, that we wanted to pay tribute to the golden years in Portugal from Festival da Canção. It was like the 70s. We're more into that kind of style, We're more old school. We like it that way. Even our records, if you listen to them, you're gonna see that, you're gonna hear that we like more into old school music from the 70s, from the 60s. So we wanted to pay a tribute to those golden years here in Portugal at Festival da Canção, with Carlos do Carmo, Paulo de Carvalho, all those legends that performed there while during those golden decades. So, and that's why we had those outfits, those classic tuxedo smoking outfits, and the black and white in the beginning was as well was to try to express that as well. So basically, that was our intention, our goal, to look like, to sound like, and like as if we were at the 70s performing with Paulo Carvalho and José Cid and all those legends,
Well, reaching back into the past, you two, Miguel and Tatanka, formed the group in 2010. I guess, why did the two of you come together, and why did you think, or rather, what did you want to add to the Portuguese music scene?
We came together because I was playing in the band, like a house band from a live music club, and we needed a guitar player. And then Tatanka was recommended by a friend of mine, and he showed up. He played guitar, and then we were missing also someone to sing. We had a female vocalist, and we needed a male. And then Tatanka started to sing, and then, hey, wait up, you sound amazing. You're gonna sing from now on, if it's okay with you. Okay. We started to play a lot, and then that band we broke up the band, and then we formed the Black Mamba. In the early days, we were a trio, and then we played a lot of cover versions, cover versions. And then once we said, enough playing songs from other guys, let's start to play our own compositions. and that's really when we started to make our own songs. And then Pedro most is the main composer, so that was something that was natural. And then we are, like Pedro said, we are really inspired by those decades from the 60s, 70s, regarding the Afro-American music, Afro-American music. And it was something natural that happened.
So Tatanka, you had to audition for Miguel. Was that intimidating for you? Was he a kind judge?
Actually, it was a little bit intimidating. It was not, because it was not really an audition.
Yeah.
It was like there was missing someone, and then I was recommended, but there's no other people competing with me for the place, for the job, for the gig. So it was not really an audition if you see things this way. But it was a little bit frightening, because it was the first time that I played and sang with these really good musicians. It was all monsters playing for me, and the bass player was incredible. Miguel is incredible. The keyboard player was an English guy, like a genius. And I actually never played with that kind of players before. So as soon as they start out and started to play, I was like, whoa. I have to pay attention. Otherwise I wouldn't be able to be there and to stick with them, because I didn't have the same level that they had. So it was really important for my education, from my point of view of looking at music, because from that time on, I really felt that I was finally a professional, and that I had to keep up to stick with them, because I really had a lot of things to learn to keep up with them. And it was really amazing for me, because I really evolved a lot in the first 2 years playing with these guys. Learned a lot of things, and mostly to learn to believe in myself as well.
And if people are just discovering you now, and they only know you from your Festival da Canção song, can you each recommend another song from your catalog that you think would help people understand the Black Mamba?
Yeah, we have a few choices here. I guess It Ain't You from the first record is it was maybe the first hit that we had. And that's when people realize, oh, these guys are good. There's no one making this kind of music here in Portugal. So that's how the doors really opened for us in the Portugal music scene. Miguel, I don't know which one you want to pick.
Have a great song in our last record, the Mamba King. It's called Believe. That's a great tune. You have to check it out. That's a great song.
Now, oh, please go ahead.
Yeah,
I was just going to ask, Believe, what genre is it? Is it, I mean, we're not talking like Cher's Believe. I'm assuming it's a slightly different.
No. Believe in love after love. Now it's like more a deep social conscious kind of song. And actually now it's getting another significant, because the video clip was shot in Mozambique, and now Mozambique is under an attack. I don't know if you heard of it. So this song is like becoming like an anthem for me personally, to give those people strength to believe and to carry on, because they're under attacks in the north part of the country. They like cutting people's heads off. It's pretty fucked up there now.
Yeah.
And the video clip was shot there. And the song is about believe in yourself and do it, trust yourself and do it right now. So they have to hold on to keep their their strength to move on throughout this tragedy that's happening there. So that's one of our main songs and our best songs, I guess. We have a few more, like Blood Diamond from the last record.
Stronger.
Yeah, I guess that those songs would define really well who we are.
Fantastic. We are linking those in our YouTube description, guys. So scroll down and you can click on the links. Now, your sound is so unique. I mean, your group mixes blues, soul, funk, so many things. So I'm really, really interested to know from each of you, of the other Eurovision songs, which songs do you like? Which would you vote for if you were voting?
In this year?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. We really like, I think I can speak for all the guys in the band. Our favorite is the French entry, Voila. We really like the song.
We have lost Tatanka, sadly, because he was on the side of a road in his car, but we are sure he is safe and it's just a connection issue. So Miguel, do you have a final message for all of your new international followers out there watching you and discovering you through Eurovision?
Yes, I would. I would like to say that we are the Black Mamba. We are the Portuguese entry for the 2021 Eurovision Song Contest, and we are very happy to participate. And we hope you guys can vote for our song, and we will really appreciate it.
Thank you so much. It was lovely to learn more about the group, actually. I feel like, what's the word? You have a backstory, which is lovely to hear, and your song has meaning. So thank you for sharing it.
Thank you very much for having us.